Now you will get to know a city that exemplifies Brazil. An example, because it has one of the best HDI, Human Development Indexes, in the country. A city's HDI is granted by the UN and draws attention to another important fact. Rio Preto is one of the cities in the state that is most developed in recent years. An example, because the city is the state government headquarters for an area containing 96 cities that all together have a population of over 2 million people. An example, because it is the largest and most important city in the northeast of the state of São Paulo. An example, because it benefits from an important highway network, which includes one of the best highways in Brazil, Washington Luiz. The Washington Luiz Highway Network connects Cuiabá, the capital of the state of Mato Grosso, to Santos, São Paulo, the largest port in Latin America. BR-153 also passes through Rio Preto and connects all of Brazil from north to south. The city also has an important airport, in the process of becoming an international airport. There is also the Latin America Logistics Railway, which is part of the North-South Railway. Waterway Tietê-Paraná, an important product distribution network, is only 60 kilometers away from Rio Preto. This setup is fundamental for the city's economic calling. São José do Rio Preto is one of the main transportation logistics centers in the country, and also an internationally renowned technology hub. Rio Preto has 25,000 companies and small, medium, and large industries. Through a recent program created by current management, the Ganha Tempo Empresa, entrepreneurs deal with less red tape than before, and establishing a new company in Rio Preto can now be completed in 48 hours over the internet. The city's GDP is over 7.5 billion reais. Per capita GDP is 18,000 reais, well above national averages. Rio Preto is an example in healthcare technology. The technological park is an area of approximately 4 million square feet and is a national model. In it, one can find our Business Incubator Center, areas destined for methodology, biotechnology, and software laboratories. Experiments, research, diffusion programs and activities, and public visits to the dampening zone and experimental unit. As well as public universities, such as Unesp, FATEC Technology University, School of Medicine and Nursing. Among these colleges, 5,000 students are in undergraduate courses. Currently, the School of Medicine and Nursing FAMERP has the necessary structure to produce independent, high-level scientific research in 37 laboratories of numerous specialties. Its university hospital, Hospital de Base, has 800 publicly insured, privately insured, and ICU beds. It attends 8,600 emergency cases and 3,000 surgeries monthly. It covers 30,000 hospital consultancies and over 3,000 hospitalizations per month. Rio Preto is an example of quality education and continued professional education. Beyond our public universities, 6 other higher education institutions and private universities are located in Rio Preto. UNIP, UNORP, UNIF, FARTEC, TecMed Technology College, Unilago, and Unicers. Senai, Senac, and Paula Souza Foundation, ETEC, represent another important niche in professional education. These 3 entities capacitate over 2,000 of our teens annually. Rio Preto is proud of its capacity to ensure classroom availability to 100% of its school-aged children. Our public schools have installed digital classrooms this year, which positively impacts the learning experience for our students. We are also an example for Brazil when it comes to sewage systems. 95% of the sewage produced here is treated before returning to the environment. Aiming to reach 100%, City Hall has already initiated an expansion program for sewage collection and treatment to lands involved in their registration processes. Our water, 115,000 cubic meters a day, is supplied by Semi, offering quality water to our population. Trivia. Rio Preto's distribution network, almost 1.5 million meters long, if stretched out, would circle the Earth 3 times. Another differential is the collection, selection, and reutilization of solid residues, such as civil construction waste. This material reaches the recycling plant in the form of waste, is processed, and returns to the population in the form of construction bricks. Rio Preto is an example of sustainable development respecting our environment. The city has over 200 parks, many of which have public physical exercise equipment for exercising outdoors. The city's dam, besides being a landmark, is a great space for practicing sports, cultural events, and a lot of fun. The current administration has already begun working on the expansion of the area. Soon, among other benefits, the dam will have one of the largest bicycle lanes in the region. All of this to assure to the population an even better quality of life. Rio Preto is an example in healthcare. Besides having specialized clinics in several different health areas, the city is implementing a new concept in public health administration. New clinics with modern equipment and an innovative motivational program for doctors to improve patient assistance are a few of the measures taken by the current administration, and they are already creating positive results. Waiting lines in public healthcare clinics, very common in Brazil, are getting smaller every day here in Rio Preto. Another reason to celebrate. Rio Preto has the lowest child mortality rate in the state. For every 1,000 live births, our mortality rate is only 8.49. An example in quality public policy. For the first time in the history of our city, the needy population is getting the attention they deserve from the city's government. City Hall has already begun 4 grand construction sites and public equipment. They are called Núcleos da Esperança, Hope Center, and they will assist nearly 50,000 people, mainly those living on the outskirts of town. The centers will have schools, free clinics, a police station, and areas for leisure and culture also. In Rio Preto, dignity in housing too. In the next few months, Rio Preto will finish building almost 3,000 new popular homes. They are part of the biggest public housing program in the history of the city. This way, Rio Preto is also becoming an example in respect. Respecting the environment, dignity, respecting people. Rio Preto City Hall. Planning right to do things right.